one thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train. And I will beat the out of her.
Claressa?
Yes, if I train and didn't smoke and drink, cause what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol. Like, no training. This is just natural. You train every day. You can't do a fight without training, ho. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers.
Tayce appears to be taking her street fighting reputation a bit too far this time, openly challenging Claressa Shields, the undisputed women's boxing heavyweight champion. Someone really needs to remind Tesekhi that brawling for a few chaotic seconds before security steps in is nothing like surviving 2 full minutes in a boxing ring. Especially when there's no one to save you unless you're running on something stronger than confidence. Tayce seems to have taken her feud to the next level, swinging verbal punches instead of wearing gloves. She recently pulled rapper Papoose into the drama, posting a photo of the two together and boldly taunting Claressa Shields with the caption implying that she's the real champ now. What started as harmless online banter between 2-time Olympic gold medalist and reigning boxing champion Claressa Shields and reality TV personality Tesekhi has now exploded into a heated social media showdown. The tension has only grown since Papoose found himself dragged into the mix, leaving fans wondering why a non-fighter is suddenly part of a feud involving one of boxing's most dominant women. Despite Shields' open $100,000 challenge to any woman brave enough to face her in the ring, no one has dared to accept. In fact, Claressa even threw shade at Remy Ma, Papoose's estranged wife, offering to fight her for a symbolic $1, but it seems Remy has no interest in stepping into the ring, or the drama, anytime soon. In her sit-down with Jay Hill, Claressa Shields set the record straight.
What would it take? How much money would it take for you to jump in the ring with Remy Ma? Just want to know.
At this point, the girl leaked my number.
She leaked your number?
Oh my God.
What? Your actual telephone number?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
her challenge to Remy Ma had nothing to do with Papoose or any messy love triangle. The boxing champ made it clear that her motivation came from something far more serious, a breach of privacy. The girl leaked my number, Claressa revealed bluntly. At this point, you could hand me $1 and I'd still put my hands on her. For Shields, this wasn't some petty celebrity squabble. It was about respect, both as a fighter and as a businesswoman. She wanted fans to understand that her challenge wasn't fueled by jealousy or romance. People are saying, oh, she wants to fight her over a man. Stop it. That's way beneath me, she emphasized. Previously, Claressa had already taken subtle shots at Remy on social media, calling out her **clown behavior for airing private matters online. The situation only intensified when 50 Cent, known for his trolling instincts, jumped into the conversation, warning Claressa not to mess with Remy. His reasoning?
but to sit here and say you can whoop some ass and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not going to whoop nobody ass. You need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system.
Remy's not to be taken lightly. She spent 6 years in prison for a 2007 shooting incident and has never shied away from controversy. Over the years, Remy Ma and Papoose's once iconic love story has unraveled in front of millions. Once celebrated as hip-hop's power couple and symbols of black love, their marriage has since been marred by cheating allegations, leaked texts and online confrontations. The turning point came when Remy accused Papoose of being unfaithful with Claressa, even though she herself had been romantically linked to Easy the Block Captain for more than 2 years during her marriage. The feud reached a boiling point when Remy went public with alleged screenshots between Papoose and Claressa, mocking him online. She called Papoose a dumbass, claiming he had fallen asleep on the phone with Claressa while lying next to her. Claressa clapped back swiftly, writing, "Take accountability, you're the one who's married. If I can't talk to you on the phone or see you in person, the least you can do is let me know you're safe." The online back and forth continued, with Papoose explaining his schedule in detail, only for Claressa to reply that she didn't care anymore. Remy, however, wasn't done. She laughed off rumors of Papoose gifting Claressa anything, writing "He's a taker, not a giver. I'm the one with the bag. Stop playing with me. I'm not your enemy and I'm not even mad. Actually, I'm happy. That's why your boyfriend's mad." In a stunning move, Remy then leaked Claressa's private phone number, escalating the feud to an entirely new level. Despite the chaos, something unexpected blossomed between Papoose and Claressa. Their connection grew deeper, built on shared drive and mutual admiration. When Claressa stepped into the ring in Flint, Michigan to face Danielle Perkins, Papoose was right there, cheering her on and even hyping the crowd by performing his classic verse from Busta Rhymes' Touch It. The moment became a viral highlight, symbolizing their unity and newfound relationship. Claressa has since expressed how much Papoose means to her, stating she wants him all to herself. Meanwhile, Remy has refused to officially finalize their divorce, reportedly due to financial considerations like alimony. Still, Claressa hasn't forgiven her for leaking that phone number, a wound that hasn't healed. Even though no one has stepped up to take Claressa's $100,000 fight challenge, fans haven't stopped tagging her whenever they see a woman flaunting supposed street fighting skills. Recently, one self-proclaimed street champ decided to confront Claressa at a gym without making it official online. The encounter ended quickly. Claressa dismantled the challenger in under a minute, forcing her to flee the ring in embarrassment. "Come on. Sit down," Claressa shouted as the crowd watched in disbelief. What the bleep was that? Now, fans of reality TV stars Tesekhi and Ivory think the duo might be bold enough to face Claressa next. Their explosive altercations on baddies have made them online sensations, and interestingly, Claressa herself has admitted she's a fan of the show. Back in 2023, she even reacted to their televised brawl, hinting that maybe one of them could step into the ring next. In one of her tweets reacting to a heated fight from Season 4 of Baddies, Claressa Shields couldn't help but laugh, writing "It's so funny watching the fights." The viral brawl between Tesekhi and Ivory had social media buzzing, with fans tagging Claressa and suggesting that the reality stars should test their strength against the undisputed boxing champion herself. As the tags piled up, Claressa finally clapped back. "These girls' fans be in my comments like, Tesekhi would do this to you, or Ivory would beat you up. Y'all must be out of your minds," she said. "I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm a trained killer. I don't do 30-second fights like on Baddies." When one fan asked if she thought Tesekhi, Krishan's sister, could take her, Claressa laughed. "Come on, be logical. Them girls can fight for TV but they're not trained. I got respect for Siki and Krishan, but it's a whole different game when you step into a ring. Those girls got body work, not boxing skills." That confident response set the internet ablaze, especially after Claressa declared she'd have no issue taking on both Tesekhi and Ivory if it ever came to that. Unsurprisingly, Tesekhi didn't take the comments lightly. During her appearance on the Jason Lee show, she fired back with pure attitude. "She trains every day. Let me train the same way and I'll beat the S out of her," Tesekhi said. "If I had her training and stayed off weed and poppers, I'd be the real champion around air. What she's got is just from training, what I got is natural." Tesekhi even upped the stakes, saying it would take $1 million paycheck for her to step into the ring with Claressa. "I know she got $1 million. Cut the check and I'll fight her," she bragged. Claressa wasn't impressed. She responded sharply, dismissing the idea that equal training would level the playing field. "There's no way someone who smokes and pops pills is beating me. Girl, go to rehab and get that out your system before you talk about fighting," she said. "You need help, not a fight." Unfazed Tesekhi continued to taunt the boxing champ, mocking Claressa's recent gym sparring clip by claiming, "Her fights make no noise, but mine trend every time." To stir the pot further, she posted a photo of herself with Papoose, captioned with a ninja emoji and the line, "Y'all know who the champ is." Papoose didn't fan the flames. Instead, he responded with quiet loyalty, posting a stunning picture of Claressa Shields and writing simply, "I love you." For her part, Claressa has announced that she's done trading words online with the baddie star, though she admitted she's not afraid to square up if Tesekhi ever truly wants to back up her talk. Still, for most fans, the idea of a reality TV fighter challenging a world champion boxer sounds less like a serious matchup and more like a publicity stunt fueled by clout and chaos. Even with Tesekhi's $1 million demand, it's hard to imagine her walking away unscathed from a real fight against Claressa Shields. In the end, this feud feels more about attention than competition, a classic clash between a reality star's bravado and a champion's proven skill. Now, if you think this is just another messy love triangle, think again. This saga has layers: betrayal, jealousy, clout chasing, and a whole lot of ego. So buckle up, because we're about to unpack how a simple Instagram post turned into a full-blown online war, and why Claressa's not holding back any punches, literally or figuratively. Claressa Shields isn't just a name, she's a brand, a legacy, and a force. The Flint, Michigan native has 2 Olympic gold medals, multiple world titles, and an undefeated record that's made her one of the most dominant athletes of her generation. Known as the GW, greatest woman of all time, Claressa has never been one to back down from a challenge. But what people forget is that behind that confidence is a woman who's fought through poverty, abuse, and doubt. A survivor who built her empire from the ground up. That's why when Papoose, the Brooklyn rapper known for his lyrical fire and his once rock-solid marriage to Remy Ma, started appearing at Claressa's fights, fans were intrigued. Their connection seemed instant. Mutual respect, admiration, and a spark that couldn't be ignored. After Remy Ma and Papoose's messy split, which exploded with accusations of cheating, leaked messages and heartbreak, Papoose seemed to find peace in Claressa's world. He was spotted ringside at her matches, hyping her up before fights, quoting verses from his classic Touch It remix, and calling her his champion queen. For Claressa it was refreshing, someone who respected her grind and supported her ambition. But little did she know that peace wouldn't last long. Because when Tesekhi, a self-proclaimed street champ and reality star from the Baddies franchise, decided to step into her lane, everything changed. Now who is Tesekhi? For those who don't watch Baddies, she's known for her fiery temper, loud mouth, and a knack for turning every disagreement into a viral moment. On screen she's always been the one nobody messes with. But off-screen? She's been gunning for fame, and Claressa's name was her ticket. After Claressa appeared on social media reacting to the show, laughing about the chaos and saying, "These fights are funny, but they're not real boxing," Tesekhi took it personally. She clapped back, saying Claressa couldn't survive one of her street fights, and that real power doesn't come from a boxing gym, but from growing up in the hood. At first Claressa ignored it, but then Tesekhi crossed the line, and she did it in the pettiest way possible. One random Friday night, Tesekhi posted a picture on Instagram that sent fans into a frenzy. It showed her standing next to Papoose, all smiles with the caption. The photo went viral within minutes. Blogs reposted it, TikTokers broke it down frame by frame, and fans flooded Claressa's comments asking if she'd just been replaced. See, this wasn't just about Papoose. To Claressa, Tesekhi had disrespected everything she stood for, her work ethic, her name, and her reputation. Claressa had been through enough online gossip already with Remy Ma's accusations and leaked screenshots. She had worked hard to clear her image and focus on her craft. So when Tesekhi started taunting her publicly, claiming that Claressa's fights make no noise, and hers trend every time, that was the final straw. "I'm not beefing with no reality star. I fight for belts, not clicks. But if she keeps talking slick, I'll show her what a real knockout feels like." The crowd went wild. Comments poured in from celebrities, athletes, and fans alike. Even 50 Cent chimed in, writing, "Just hours after Claressa's live, Tesekhi fired back on her own stream. Sitting in her glam chair, she said, 'She wanna fight? Cool. I'll train for a week and drop her in the second round. Tell her to bring that same energy without the cameras.'" Her followers cheered, but boxing fans weren't amused. Many reminded her that Claressa was an Olympic-level athlete, not some influencer she could throw hands with for clout.